Hi everyone, apologies for the delay in bringing you this video. I had some urgent business to take care of. But today we're finally diving into the Pyro Knight build. I'm so glad this class has received the buff it truly deserved. Whether you're a longtime fan or just picking up the class this season, this build is sure to heat things up. There are two viable skill layouts for the Pyro Knight this season. Both follow the same core idea, but the points are distributed slightly differently. I've tested them, and I think they're equally effective. The centerpiece of this build is a specialized version of the Fireblade Matrix skill. Normally, this skill summons swords that orbit around you, dealing fire damage. But with the Pyrokinesis specialization, the fire blades no longer orbit around you. Instead, they auto-track enemies and deal increased damage, making it incredibly effective. This makes Pyro Knight the closest thing to an AFK build in the game. In addition to Pyrokinesis, you'll also want to equip the following specializations. Forbearance increases the skill's duration and reduces its cooldown, ensuring you can keep the fire blades active for longer periods. Conservation reduces mana cost by a percentage based on its level, allowing you to maintain your abilities without running out of resources. Lastly, Feromorph consumes all your battle lust when you use the skill, and for each stack consumed, there's a chance to summon additional fire blades, further amplifying your damage potential. To maximize damage output, you'll need to equip chips tailored for boosting elemental damage and reducing cooldowns. The right chip setup is essential for this build to truly shine, ensuring you can spam your skills efficiently and deal massive damage. Now let's talk about Eidolons. For the sword Eidolon, you'll want to use Medusa. This Eidolon has become incredibly popular this season. For your defense Eidolon, go with Anubis, which provides excellent survivability and allows you to withstand challenging encounters. For the accessory Eidolon, the best choice is Goblinoid, as it reduces the cooldown of skills when defeating enemies. The most critical component of this build is the Fate Bounds, and selecting the right ones will make or break your setup. First, Lock-On is essential, as it makes your projectiles track targets more accurately, greatly increasing your damage output. Multi-Shot, 3-piece, significantly increases the number of fire blades summoned, multiplying your damage potential. Epicenter, 3-piece, reduces your attack range but provides a substantial boost to damage, a trade-off that pays off for this build. Other important Fate Bounds include Mana Siphon 3-piece, which reduces mana cost and increases mana regeneration, ensuring you can spam your skills effectively. Elemental Core, 3-piece, enhances your elemental damage and resistances, making your fire attacks even more potent. Backlash, 3-piece, is also crucial, as it causes melee damage to trigger twice, adding an extra layer of power to your attacks. Finally, Reaper's Sprint, 3-piece, synergizes with your dash skill, adding extra damage and utility in combat. One more thing I almost forgot. You absolutely need to get the new flame sword for Pyro Knight. This weapon synergizes perfectly with the build and takes it to another level. I've made a whole video about this insane weapon, so make sure to check it out if you haven't already.